Chester asked the teacher to change his lab partner. He really didn't want to work with Derek. The teacher agreed and assigned another classmate as his partner. Derek is a hipster who came to Chester's class this year. He had an accent because he came from another country. Chester didn't like it. After lessons were over, Chester saw an ad. It was a call for additional lessons in mathematics for first graders. Chester was delighted. His little sister Eliza couldn't figure out addition and subtraction. She definitely needed these extracurricular activities. That evening, Chester brought Eliza to the class and sat down with her. When he saw who was teaching them, he was very surprised. Derek stood by the board and wrote something down. Children gradually appeared in the class and sat at their desks. Some of the parents, like Chester, decided to stay and watch the class. When all the guys got together, Derek began his class. First of all, he asked what problems the children had in math. Hearing their answers, the hipster said, "Soon you will all tighten up your knowledge and you will get a lot of A's." After these words, Derek took the ball in his hands and threw it in the air several times. The hipster asked how many times he threw the ball up. If someone answered correctly, then Derek would praise them and gave them a candy. At the end of the lesson, all the first graders had a lot of sweets. They showed interest and tried to answer as much as possible. Chester was surprised. His classmate was so good with the kids, and he also explained the material in a playful way. He felt ashamed of his behavior in front of Derek. A few days later, Eliza boasted about her first A in math. Chester was very happy for his little sister. She learned to add and subtract numbers, and now she only got good grades. She said she would never have done it without Derek, and Chester decided to thank him. The next day, he came to school with money in an envelope. He handed it to Derek. The hipster smiled and handed it back. He said that for him, the best gratitude is the success of his students. Chester was surprised at this answer. He decided to ask why Derek decided to bother with the children. "We must help those who are weaker than us," the hipster replied with a smile. Chester realized that he shouldn't have treated Derek so badly. Now, he also wanted to help the children in their studies. Derek loved the idea, and since then, they began to conduct additional classes for primary school students. Help those who are weaker than you. That way, you can bring even more good to this world.